afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my WWE 2K22 Universe Mode. It's your man, Positive Glad, bringing you live coverage. And we are here today with Smackdown, the third week in September, guys. Maybe one of the last streams on this I do. We got a new WWE game coming out soon. I'm not sure, I'm not worked out what I'm doing with it yet. But I'm going to go straight into Universe Mode, wait for the actual... wait for the actual thing wait for the DLCs. I don't know yet. If I wait for the DLCs, just to count for a few months. But we are here today focusing on this game, which of course is a Smackdown. Let's go. We got our main event featuring Roman Reigns. And of course, we have ourselves a fatal four-way Extreme Rules match. What a way to kick off the bloody show. Sasha Banks, Naomi, Asuka, Mickie James. We'll have major appearance. Sasha Banks, of course, is the Smackdown Women's Champion. Now, this division is stacked. Barring Charlotte Flair, it has all the best wrestlers on it Smackdown at the moment. So this one is going to be one I am very excited to see. I'm here today with my little lady. Say hello. Hello. There you go. She's got a mouthful of Greg's wedges. Yeah, funny story, guys. I'll tell you when I get rolling in a minute. But Paz is a dickhead. I'll explain why. Move forward. Smackdown Week 3, September. Let's go.
From this sold-out arena, we welcome you to Smackdown Live.
A lot of rivalries, a lot of conflicts, and they all come to a head here tonight.
This place is electric.
AK, how you doing, buddy? Welcome into the channel. You was in a match, bro. Dynamite. Go check out on Twitch, brother, when this finishes. Really good match it was. Right, yeah, funny story before we get rolling with the show, guys. Your man had to lie down, 9 o'clock. I had a very, very small sleep this morning. Yeah, I'll explain it. I'm good, buddy, but I'll explain what's going on. Basically, your man paused, had to lie down, woke up 11:30. Was like, I went and sat on the laptop, went to Foot Manager for a bit. Went to go live with the stream earlier. About 5:15, I had to delete it. Maori, good morning, good afternoon from the UK. Good morning to you, sir, on the East Coast of America. So basically, I went, obviously, it's a half day on a Friday for the little lady, isn't it? So here's Daddy Paul's here, turning around going, good afternoon and welcome to this lovely Friday. Oh, fuck! And then I had to run and pick a child up. So we're a bit late doing this, but yeah, anyway. Match 1, Naomi, Sasha Banks, Asuka, Mickie James. Going to be very, very interesting fatal four-way match, this one. Sasha, the women's champion, of course. Xia Li taking on Shayna Baszler. Will she actually get into this match, Xia Li? Every time she match, she gets beat up. That was a burp. I've just had cola. Shoot me. Ridge Holland, Ivar, Rick, 24/7 champion Ivar, Rick Boogs, Sami Zayn, Kalisto, Mustafa Ali, 6-man battle royal. Intercontinental champion, Gulak, non-title match with Murphy for match 4. Triple threat match for The Undertaker. Sheamus and Happy Corbin. Random match, that one. The Universal Champion, Kevin Owens, taking on Drew McIntyre, who beat Kushida on Dark. And the main event, a star-studded main event, John Cena, King Nakamura, the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns, Xavier Woods, the Beast Brock Lesnar, and Jinder Mahal, the man who actually famously, along with Drew Gulak, put your man Paz to sleep live. The child sitting behind me there, pretending to sleep. Yeah, exactly. I actually drifted off watching match 3 of Payback. It was hell. But anyway, fatal four-way Extreme Rules match. We've got on the left Asuka, the number 1 contender to the Raw Women's Champion in real life. She is, well, former Raw Women's Champion in the game. Sasha Banks, Smackdown Women's Champion. Naomi, 2-time former Smackdown Women's Champion. And Mickie James, a 6-time former Women's Champion. Lots of champions in this match. Heavily featured, heavily stacked. Let's go. Match 1.
Guess what?
What?
It's boss time!
I knew you were going to say that, Michael.
The following contest is a fatal four-way Extreme Rules match. Making her way to the ring from Boston, Massachusetts, the Smackdown Women's Champion, Sasha Banks.
Stephanie McMahon brought Charlotte, Becky Lynch, and Sasha Banks to WWE, and those three women changed the course of history as we know it today.
Yeah, Sasha Banks has been a trailblazer. She has been at the forefront of that change. In fact, Sasha's career-long motto, be so good, they can't ignore you.
Arguably the best competitor in the women's division in WWE.
Hey, Michael, Corey.
What?
It's glow time!
I'm surprised you enjoy this much, Saxton, seeing as how you're afraid of the dark.
It glows like having a nightlight, so it's okay.
And her opponents, first, from Orlando, Florida, Naomi!
Oh, yeah. I love this entrance. It's glow time, Corey.
Well, Naomi's the first ever WrestleMania Women's Battle Royal winner and one of the most spectacular athletes on the roster.
Yeah, one of the most offensively creative superstars in all of WWE as well. How can you not bob your head, Corey, when Naomi comes out? How can you not get lost in the moment? Go ahead, Naomi, get it, girl!
I'm an unbiased broadcaster, Saxton.
Or just a grump.
I can guarantee you one thing here tonight. Nobody is ready for Asuka. Many have tried, many have failed.
And from Osaka, Japan,
Asuka has won multiple women's championships. She won the first ever Women's Royal Rumble, even a former Money in the Bank winner.
Domination and intimidation personified.
You know, I really missed Asuka. You guys get it? Missed?
I think I might vomit green liquid after that joke, Saxton. Here comes Mickie James.
and from Richmond, Virginia, Mickie James!
A six-time champion. Well, great in-ring IQ, exceptional grappling skills for Mickie James.
Owns one of the most devastating strikes in the women's division, the mid-kick. Might have one ready for her opponent here tonight.
Hope she has one ready for you.
Over the years, we've seen a lot in Extreme Rules matches. Forklifts, spears to the announce table, brawls moving into the crowd. Always a great time.
One thing I've learned over the years, Michael, is blink as little as possible. If you do, you might miss a historic moment in this one.
Well, I've learned that you got to keep your head on a swivel because more often than not, someone's getting thrown our way. Oh. Insulting. Drop kick hits hard, lands harder.
Looking worse for Ware in the corner now. Ooh, what a damaging blow. But in a match like this is when we see how that's gotta be it. Mickey James able to reverse that.
Somehow she's still in this matchup. It's unbelievable.
Drop kick. Right on the money.
Ooh, treading all over their opponent.
Oh, and she had Naomi's number.
You can see her struggling to find her bearing.
Middle rope. Down with a DDT.
And look at her feeding off the WWE Universe's energy.
Foot meet back. Oh, God, what an elbow. Made her pay for her mistake.
Stinging kick.
Oh, he's punishing the right arm. Sasha Banks not looking her best right now. Landing on the spine.
Oh, that might have just broken something.
Kick right to the leg.
Watch the quickness on this.
Snap suplex. Counter. And now there's an opening. Strikes with a kick.
Across the top rope. What a hot shot.
With no countouts, there's nothing keeping her inside the ring. Oh, it's punishing the right arm. Powerless position to be in right now. She wants to take this one outside the ring, it seems. Well, that'll weaken your arm. Now looking for something to waylay her opponent with.
She's pulled out of the ladder, but what does she have in mind here?
She flips it back on her. Coming back into the ring, back to the action.
Oh, yeah, she is really getting fired up.
This one is headed outside, guys.
Kick right to the leg. Sent straight into the barricade.
Oh, my God.
And now she's getting back into the ring.
Nicely done.
And it looks like she wants to take this match outside. Uh-oh, clearing off the announce table.
Oh, this is about to go from bad to worse.
This is not going to be pretty.
I don't want to see this happen.
She hit her hard. Naomi put a stop to that. Naomi. Feel the blow.
There it is.
It is. It's locked in. What's going to happen here? I think she's got an opportunity to... A couple of knees and then another one, and that'll force the break.
Stinging kick.
Oh, what a slap.
Oh, it's punishing the right arm.
Delivered from the top. And she doesn't connect.
And she's looking for the inverted DDT. What's Naomi planning?
Teeing off.
Ready for takeoff.
Oh, look ahead, scissor.
Can you still feel the glow when the lights are off?
She covers for the pin. And the count's broken, keeping the match.
Nice snap suplex.
Not done just yet.
Part 2. And looking for the trifecta. Nicely done. Taking a moment to get pumped off of this crowd's incredible energy.
That unraveled on Asuka. Places her right in the corner. She's lost some of that energy she had earlier.
This deep into a fatal 4 gotta expect to be a little worse for wear.
Elbow smash. Had that one scouted. Bang it back with their own counter. Ooh, she just turned it around. Oh, ouch. Big time atomic drop. That'll have you rocking funny.
Oh boy, that's a determined stare that's come across her face. Naomi showing her instinct.
She needs to stop saying she comes back into the ring.
Oh yeah, she's saying, let's go, bring it. From behind, back suplex. She's feeling it, and the WWE Universe is feeling it too. Strong kick. My goodness. Cross body.
The pin's broken up.
The boss averts the attack.
Kick right to the leg. Wrapping the arm. STO. She must be close to finish now.
Yeah, she is in a rough spot now. What are we going to see here?
Uh-oh, she has it cinched. The end. No one's ready.
Asuka did it. What a huge win.
Asuka
Back at some of the action
waiting
from
for the
previous
perfect
match.
opportunity to strike and takes it. Brilliant. Surely that puts it on one contender. Game made. Mickey James tap out.
Here is your winner.
I'll bring the polls back after this game, alright guys? Just to let you know.
An absolutely thrilling
Sasha Banks, the SmackDown Women's Champion, not involved in a
Defeating
decision.
these three opponents is a real accomplishment for her.
Yeah, they made her win as difficult as possible.
Excellent match that was. Been pretty slow to start, in fairness. Oh, pardon me, guys. 3-star matchup to get us kicked off. Extreme Rules Fatal 4-Way. Not really. Oh, that's why there was a ladder, of course. That makes more sense. Now then, match 2 is going to be the Queen of Spades, Shayna Baszler. The lady in this series who's been on an absolute tear. Taking on the first Chinese-born WWE wrestler. It is Xia Li. This is going to be class, guys. The women's opening the show for us today. Match 2, next.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, accompanied by Nia Jax, from Sioux Falls, South Dakota, Shayna Baszler.
The WWE Universe has been counting the days, hours, and minutes for this match to start, and the countdown is almost over.
She certainly knows how to get a reaction, and she'll get an even bigger one when she wins this match.
And from Chongqing, China, Xia Li.
Xia Li hails from mysterious origins, and some say she's on a hunt to avenge her father.
Some may say that. Others believe Xia has more sinister and ancient roots.
Now, others equals Corey Graves.
Shayna Baszler here looking ready for action. A superstar known for her very technical, very methodical style in the ring. That catch-can style that drives her offense. Considered a submission. Shoulders down for the count. 2 count, kicks out in time.
She's got to be upset that the count went that far.
From the top. Are you kidding me? And into the count. 2. She powers out.
Almost unbelievable that she kicked out at all.
Right in the mouth. Relentless.
Enough already.
Shayna Baszler loves to work a methodical style and pace in the ring, and I imagine she'll maintain that strategy here tonight. It hasn't steered her wrong yet.
It hasn't. Baszler loves to keep a slow, grueling pace in there. One of the best and most obvious ways to pick up the pace. Don't let Baszler stay comfortable. Speed it up and make her work for it.
And a slap, too.
And she had Xia's number there.
Kick right to the leg. Toss. Nasty knee.
Good timing with that reversal. Lee may be realizing that her competition won't be one to back down either.
You can see Baszler was zeroed in on her. Shayna being very methodical in her breakdown.
Down with a powerbomb. And Baszler had it scouted.
These two showing how well scouted they each are. Nice arm drag takeover. Lee proving that she can channel all of her fury into quite the lethal maneuver.
Showing off just how dangerous she really is.
Look at this. Snap suplex. The advantage is turned towards Xia Li.
And Baszler being forced to work a speedier pace than she's...
Hold on a second. Could be a matter of time. Submission being locked in. The submission. Oh, what a reversal. Great move.
She needs to get out of here in a hurry.
Nasty kick. Oh, that backfired on her.
Reciprocating the initial reversal. Kick right to the leg. A counter answered by another counter.
Kick to the gut.
And it's reverse pain for that mistake. Oh, look at mounting and now the punches hammering away.
Ruthless.
One after another.
Has the wrist trapped. And now a series of stomps and kicks.
Man, what a hit.
Boom, nice.
What's she gonna do to Baszler?
Lights out for Baszler. She's done.
Shoulders down. 1, 2. Wow, just barely making it out.
Unbelievable tenacity. Shayna Baszler will not let this go without a fight.
Big maneuver, executed perfectly, but still was not enough. Finds a counter for Lee. At this juncture, you have to wonder if these superstars can keep up this pace.
They're certainly being taken into the deep waters now. And that's now more effective because of how Shayna's been breaking her down all match long.
Shayna Baszler's got her opponent right where she wants her.
Bam, down.
Looks like she has other plans here.
I think she was just looking to soften her up a little there.
Oh, and she turns it around.
Oh, now she's looking to apply the pressure with this submission maneuver.
Looking to apply pressure. You feel like hope is starting to fade away right now. She might be just moments.
She's trying desperately to make it to the bottom rope, maybe. And finally breaks it.
She's lucky she got out in time.
Ooh, timely counter by Lee. German suplex. She's in pretty bad shape now.
Yeah, not looking good at all.
And now a series of stomps and kicks. A nice shot by Shayna Baszler.
Malicious.
And Zaya escapes danger. Nasty knee.
Distress showing on the face of Xia Li.
Nobody can stop the Queen of Spades.
Oh, man, what a kick. Oh, man.
What is Baszler looking to do here? Trap it.
Ooh, break your finger.
I think Baszler looking to put this thing away. Cover driver. Submission locked in. Good night.
There's no escape. Shayna Baszler with another win.
Guys, Xia Li tried.
Gets the win.
She got a she had a very, very near fall. About a quarter of the way through the match, but by God. Shayna survived the spin kick, the submissions. 2 spin kicks, because Xia missed the second one. And it was all about Shayna Baszler. You imagine Shayna Baszler's going to get a championship match sooner rather than later.
Here is your winner, Shayna Baszler.
Well done, Shayna Baszler.
They got to be happy about this victory tonight.
Love them or hate them, you know they did everything they could to earn this win.
Absolutely smashing through Xia Li. Another easy victory for Shayna. She's had a lot of easy victories recently, of course. The last of which was against Mickie James, ironically. Now she's gone through Xia Li. She's just going through the bottom of the card, clearly. Now then, ladies and gentlemen, we have a Battle Royal. 6-man Battle Royal. We've got ourselves, to go from left to right, Ridge Holland, a member of the Brawling Brutes. Former number one contender to the Tag Team Championships. Sammy Uso. Usi? I gotta do it. Usi? There you go, that's the one. No longer feeling Usi anymore after he has been attacked by their bloodline. So it's going to be interesting to see where that storyline goes, actually. Then the third member, Rick Boogs. Here we go. I get to do all my gimmicks in this one, don't I? Rick Boogs, a guy who's been on a roll in this series. The 24/7 champion, Ivar. The former 2-time United States champion, Kalisto. And Mustafa Ali, the former cruiserweight champion himself. 6-man Battle Royal coming up next.
Oh, guys, get ready. Let's rock out. Come on, Corey. Get your air guitar.
Saxton, get off the table. That's the punter's job.
Rick Boogs.
The following contest is a 6-man battle royal. Making his way to the ring from Madison, Wisconsin, weighing in at 267 pounds, Rick Boogs.
Well, he's more than a magician. Right, guys?
Rick Boogs' intensity level goes to 11, and it's stuck there. Trust me, Boogs does not have an off switch.
That's actually a good thing. Now, Rick Boogs has plenty of amateur wrestling accolades, a college wrestling standout. You would be mistaken to underestimate Rick Boogs inside the ring.
An absolute powerhouse, and he's one of the best weightlifters in WWE.
And tonight, Rick Boogs looks to melt his opponent's face off. The raid has arrived.
And his opponents, first, representing the Viking Raiders from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 305 pounds, the 24/7 champion, Ivar!
WWE Universe, join the raid.
Yeah, 17-year veteran, traveled the world, gaining experience, including the famed Tokyo Dome, and
Tag team titles all over the globe. What's next?
I guess this means the conspiracy's continuing.
they never stop with this guy.
And from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 212 pounds, Sami Zayn!
Oh, the conspiracy theorist himself has now joined us. Although,
You should be excited about that, Byron. One of the greatest minds this industry has ever known. Conspiracy or otherwise, Sami Zayn has never been more successful than he has recently.
certainly no one can question the in-ring ability of Sami Zayn, a multiple-time Intercontinental Champion.
Somehow, for some reason, Sami Zayn still can't get a fair shake here in WWE.
Yeah, sure he can.
Time to expose some truths if you're Sami Zayn.
Or anyone with a functional brain.
Byron, you ready?
Put your hands up, Michael.
And representing Lucha House Party from Mexico City, Mexico, weighing in at 168 pounds, Kalisto!
Calls himself the GOAT, greatest lucha of all time.
He's not even the greatest luchador on my screen right now.
He believes he is better than the rest of the Lucha House Party.
And Kalisto, for his size, has accomplished so much. He doesn't realize that he's 5'4" and only weighs 175 pounds.
And from Birmingham, England, weighing in at 259 pounds, Richie Holland.
I spoke with his superstar earlier. They predicted not only a win, but also, quote, a masterpiece in the ring.
Well, the WWE Universe seems to agree with that prediction.
Well, I, for one, can't think of an even more egotistical thing for any superstar to say. Are they aware that the match hasn't even started yet? A man who always considers himself main event material, an uncrowned champion. He wants to show exactly why here tonight.
No light, only anarchy.
The man who once fought for the people, provided the light. Now he sows seeds of discontent in the locker room.
And from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 182 pounds, Mustafa Ali!
A man who has become virtually obsessed with not allowing himself to be mislabeled anymore.
You know, Mustafa Ali may be moments away from extracting his retribution. Major chip on his shoulder. Cannot understand why people will not follow his ways.
Ali may be abrasive, but one of the most highly intelligent competitors in all of WWE.
And this battle royal is underway. Eliminations occur until there is only one superstar remaining.
Michael, you need to have eyes in the back of your head during moves like this. And it probably wouldn't hurt to have them on the sides, too.
Oh, God. Quick exchange of counters there.
That catches Kalisto looking.
Is it enough?
Big ball. Right now, I just don't know what it's going to take.
Round and round we go.
Oh, my God.
Just caught flush.
Down, trampling the opposition.
So much damage inflicted.
Return fire from Boobs. Power slam.
For the win.
Quick count out after one.
Still not enough to put her away.
He turns it around.
Oh, that'll cave your chest in.
That's for the count. Hits him with the counter. He's got him scouted. Fighting back with a counter. He's taking some good hits. Side Russian leg sweep.
Good God, that's devastating. Man, a little extra luster behind that kick.
What a shot. He's returning fire. DDT.
Quick strike to the lower body.
Got it scouted. Makes him pay with a counter.
Oh, goodness.
From the ground up.
Human. Looking for the victory.
This is it. Kicks out. He still has life.
Now you gotta think he's just one final blow away from not kicking out next time.
Mustafa Ali dodges.
Oh, here's the power. Here's the power of Boobs. And delivery of Boobs Cruz.
Boobs might just have it.
Oh, jeez. Ali kicked out.
Kalisto.
Say adios, Salida del Sol.
Picture perfect, and Ali is done.
Really had less than a second to stay alive there.
Oh, flipping the script out of there. And finds a count. That catches Kalisto looking. I have to say, I feel like we are just one move away. Mustafa Ali. Breaking down the opponent. He's got the answer for that one.
I am in shock. What's it going to take to keep this guy down? Kalisto keeps it
With their head.
stinging kick.
Kick lands. Taking from Boobs. Saw that one coming.
Before the fist drops on your face. Big boy.
Oh, kick connects. He got whipped into that corner. Shifts it back onto him. Got to find a way to get out of this. Oh, man, taking it to the trachea.
Quick sidestep by Boogs.
He's feeling the effects of that last hit. There's two. He's one step.
Sami Zayn has been eliminated.
German suplex, but that's not all.
Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. This fight is pumping him up.
Turned that one around.
Oh, what a kick.
Kalisto gets countered. Broken up, and the match continues.
That's teamwork. Great power.
Crashing down. Samoan drop.
Gosh, what a match.
Through into a kick.
No way. Astounding power. In the days.
Kalisto looks out of it.
Looking for the victory. Two.
Kalisto has been eliminated.
Boogs escapes the attack.
A flat out power into the scoop slam.
Rick Boogs goes down low. And we're about to see the Boogs Cruise.
Exclamation delivered by Boogs.
He manages to kick out. What strength.
I am shaking my head in disbelief over how he managed to get the shoulder up.
I thought it was over. The WWE Universe thought it was over. But you got to do a little more to finally finish this.
Take out. Byron, what's up?
Oh, we're about to find out. Oh, my goodness.
Putting the pressure on now.
I think he just wants to make his opponent suffer before throwing him over the top rope.
And watch this. Letting him free.
Had him where he wanted him, but maybe he has something better planned.
Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back. How in the world do these superstars have anything left at this point?
The arena's thinking the same thing. All eyes are focused on this moment.
He deflects it right back. Down across the neck.
German suplex, but that's not all.
Into a cord left. Here he goes for the win.
Then he closes it out.
Breaks the close count.
The muscle memory's got to be taken over now. Pure instinct to kick out before three.
No way. Astounding power.
Names.
Going to the well again. Will it produce dividends?
Oh, kick out at two.
Not about to go quietly into the night.
That took some serious endurance. I'll give you that.
It is unreal that this match is still going on after a maneuver that would end most matches. Slam! Headed to the top now.
Taking flight. Diving body splash.
Close fist connects. Rick Boogs is in a distressing spot.
Looks like Boogs is having trouble generating any sort of defense.
The power, the strength, and now just pressing.
That is something else.
Hoping to end it here.
This is it.
1, 2. What? You gotta be kidding me.
He refuses to stay down.
Pure instinct.
Here's the power. The absolute power of Rick Boogs. And delivering the
Boogs Cruise. Boogs with a game ender.
2 count.
And a Rick Boogs grabs the win in the battle royal. What a great battle royal that was. Loads of near falls. We should have Rich Holland's really
WWE history.
to the futures of the series. Well, they will be in the next game, of course. Gonna be awesome.
Here is your winner, Rick Boogs.
Unbelievable match that was.
He really displayed his prowess in victory.
Definitely a cause for celebration.
Boogs on fire in this match.
Victory.
Excellent, excellent battle royal. Wasn't dragged out too long. Just the perfect timing for a battle royal. Five-star, of course. Secrets, well, it wasn't that good, but, you know, we'll leave it there. And that was match 3, ladies and gentlemen. Very, very impressive match for that. Match 4, of course, the two-time now Intercontinental Champion Drew Gulak. Part of the reason I fell asleep on Payback, legitimately, guys. Taking on Murphy, of course, now a member of the House of Black in AEW. Former Cruiserweight Champion, former disciple of Seth Rollins. Gulak and Murphy, match 4, next.
Gulak's in the house.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 193 pounds, the WWE Intercontinental Champion, Drew Gulak.
He's held the Cruiserweight Championship, a multi-time 24/7 champion.
Gulak craves the 24/7 title because he's always ready to fight at any time.
A true Broad Street bully. Well, the disciple has arrived. One of the most dynamic athletes in WWE, now under the learning tree of the Messiah.
And his opponent from Melbourne, Australia, weighing in at 213 pounds, Murphy.
In the early parts of Murphy's career, he found success winning the NXT Tag Team Championship and Cruiserweight titles, but in the years since, lost direction until the Messiah.
Made a huge difference in Murphy's career, has the Messiah.
Formerly known as the best kept secret, Murphy now a proud and willing prophet, spreading the word of the Messiah, Seth Rollins. Murphy is a completely changed man.
Murphy out here now, once the WWE's best kept secret. He's taught the world his name. Murphy's talent earned him a place in history as the first Australian to hold WWE gold.
It's often hard to pinpoint what makes Murphy so impressive, Michael. Is it his speed? Is it his agility? Is it his power?
It's definitely the combination of all three, Byron. Murphy has that rare level of athletic ability that makes his offense look effortless.
And what can you say about Drew Gulak, other than he's a man who has dedicated his entire life to mastering wrestling? He's a no-frills competitor who is all about substance in the ring.
Even I have to great trouble here. Can he get it fully locked in? It is locked in. STF applied.
This has got to be it. No, maybe not. Fighting out. Multiple elbows. Escaping the STF.
Gulak turns it around. Oof.
If Drew Gulak wants to pick up the win tonight, he needs to control the pace. A methodical approach will ensure his opponent's destruction.
I think you're onto something there, Corey, and I'm sure Gulak would love the opportunity to slowly pull apart his opponent.
Systematic attack on that shoulder.
Measuring. Oof. Face stop.
Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly.
And he's able to counter, producing a trampling. Murphy gets stifled. He's lost some of his wind now.
Murphy was ready for that.
He's a projectile now. And And he's taking this to the outside now. Turning the tables there.
Carefully placed stomp to the arm.
He had it scouted.
Back and forth from these competitors.
Solid punch. Well-executed suplex.
Able to sidestep it.
Tough position to be caught in here.
And the fireman's carry.
Drop kick on target. With the counter. Big risk here. He may be counted out.
He might be oblivious to the count, guys. Oh, man, you can see he is feeling it now. Yep, you know what, guys? I was afraid it was going to get to this point.
Top rope. Superplex.
Carefully placed stomp to the arm.
Gulak turns it around. Look at this. Snap suplex.
Whoa, the Southern Lights suplex.
You don't see that very often. A no-frills assault by Gulak. That's what a true master of his craft is capable of.
Can he score the pin? And he kicks out at 2.
This could be a tipping point in this match.
Oh, my! That puts a stop to Murphy.
Both superstars showing great awareness of their opponent's repertoire.
Buster!
Carefully measured.
Again?
Another knee drop.
Kick to the gut by Murphy. Here's the setup. Murphy's right. Will that give Murphy the edge? 2.
He kicked out at 2.
I do not know how they got up from that.
Operating on pure instinct and adrenaline right now.
That was not the outcome Murphy was expecting. You can see the look of surprise printed on his face.
Murphy holds him off.
Big kick right to the gut. Oh, right in there.
Drew Gulak hasn't cinched in the Gulak applied.
I have no idea how he hasn't tapped out yet.
All the heart, all his desire being put to the test.
No, he lets him out.
Yeah, I think he
may get the 3 count right here.
I think so.
No, he gets the shoulder up.
This is no time to hesitate. You can feel the end coming.
Locked in on the shoulder.
We continue to see incredible perseverance from these competitors.
The war continues to rage on with no superstar willing to give an inch.
Reversal from Gulak. Counters that. Lariat. Murphy's attack gets reversed. Great wherewithal on the counter.
This could be it.
Cover for the win. And a kick out at 2.
What do you have to do to put this guy away?
Scoreboard pinning combination.
Oh, maybe not.
Here it comes. Lights out if this connects.
Bicycle knee strike. Good night.
Great counter.
Just tossed. She get airline miles for that.
Good night. What a knee.
For the win. 2. No, it's not over. Incredible resiliency.
Heading up, he's thinking back.
Taking flight.
Misses the mark.
The Gulak is locked in.
It's not embarrassing to tap out. He'll save your tap out.
Oh, I'll tell you what, guys.
Bloodshed.
Murphy made that match
Worked it
special.
now.
Gulak can have
Sometimes
exciting
the match can't
matches.
live up to the hype, guys, but that one sure did.
Awesome. The best Drew Gulak match by a mile. Helped out by a very resilient Murphy, but unfortunately for him, the Intercontinental Champion way too strong here.
Here is your winner, Drew Gulak.
And with the results of this battle plain to see on their face, at least they can say they won the match.
I don't know if I'd say the battle scars were worth it, Cole, but I will say the one who did it to them isn't the one celebrating right now.
Gulak, 4-star. Excellent matchup. Murphy will do well in this series, just not yet, unfortunately. Triple threat match, ladies and gentlemen. Sheamus, the Celtic Warrior, the Undertaker, the Phenom, the Legend, and of course Happy Corbin, the former undisputed champion. Don't forget that, guys. So this one should be very, very interesting. Match 5 next.
Oh boy, look who's here. The Phenom has arrived.
And demise awaits anyone who stands across the ring from the dead man.
The Reaper walks among us.
The following contest is a triple threat match. Making his way to the ring from Death Valley, weighing in at 299 pounds, the WWE United States Champion, The Undertaker!
You are looking at dominance without equal.
Power from another dimension.
One of the most prolific strikers in WWE history.
A man who knows absolutely no fear.
And the thing about The Undertaker is the attitude. The fact that he knows he's an incredible warrior, that he will do anything and everything he needs to win.
A competitor who has survived the toughest battles WWE has ever witnessed.
Three decades of dominance.
The dead man's wrath is unending.
An unspeakable reign of terror over the WWE.
And this is the moment where there is no turning back for The Undertaker's opponent.
Welcome to Damnation. Behold the power of the Celtic Warrior.
And his opponents, first, from Dublin, Ireland, weighing in at 267 pounds, the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus!
A superstar who's seen and done it all in WWE, but will never say no to a fight.
I got a feeling that bro kick is more than ready to strike tonight.
Now, I'm not one for speculation, but Sheamus says tonight he has a bro kick for a commentator, too.
But Sheamus likes you and Michael.
Oh, baby, let the good times roll.
I figured you'd like this goof. You probably laugh at all his jokes, too.
I happen to find Happy Corbin extremely entertaining.
And from Kansas City, weighing in at 275 pounds, Happy Corbin!
This story just pulls my heartstrings. It is great when good things happen to good people.
Good people? You think Happy Corbin's a good person? The amount of people he treats like absolute garbage?
Hey, Corey, did you get the invite?
I sure did. We are hitting the town.
Going
Cole,
out with Corbin.
Graves, Happy Corbin.
I never got an invite, guys.
There's a reason for that. Actually, probably a dozen.
Three competitors at odds with each other. Now look to settle things in this triple threat match with Undertaker, Sheamus, and Happy Corbin.
Every superstar for themselves in this matchup. Still, it's possible to see some temporary alliances, no matter how strange.
It's about getting the odds in your favor. Chances are better against one opponent instead of two.
That's a bad landing. Look out!
Exploder suplex. I don't know if this is a show of confidence or a wasted opportunity to attack your opponent.
He went right into that turnbuckle.
Big elbow. Scoop slam.
Corey, there are so many variables in a triple threat. Does that make it possible to execute any sort of strategy?
Oh, everybody's got a plan until they get drilled in the face. Gotta watch your back. The shot that hurts the most is the one you don't see coming.
Byron, how do you plan for a battle like this?
Well, I try and fight out of a corner because then at least you see everything that's in front of you.
Drop. Oh, my
Look at
goodness.
this. From the ground up.
Superhuman.
Cover! It only gets a 1 count.
Right now, I just don't know what it's going to take.
Oh, look at this here, guys. Look at this.
That suplex into a powerbomb. My goodness. Ooh, well measured. He's staring his opponent down, getting into that zone.
Look at this. Wrong.
Is it enough?
I can't believe it. He just won't go away.
Oh, yeah. Let's Let's just all take a moment to truly appreciate and embrace his presence.
He's looking a little off balance. Perhaps thinking about what to do next here.
Targeting the throat there. Sheamus with the Irish curse.
I don't think Sheamus is done, Byron.
Oh my gosh. And a third by Sheamus. Good grief.
Ooh, grating across the face.
All right, back to it. Returning to the ring. Attack after attack from the Celtic Warrior.
Just look at Sheamus go.
Look at him. Pride and poise personified.
This match is brutal.
Deep six from the Lone Wolf.
Let him break his arm. Vicious.
Oh, right in the arm.
Not good. Puts right to the foot.
No way. Astounding power. Knees. Got all of it. And Sheamus is down.
2. Oh, and he just kicked out.
Sheamus powered out. The Celtic Warrior proving his toughness tonight.
I can't tell if it's anger in the eyes or the fact that he hasn't finished this, or if it's disbelief that his opponent is popped up. No way.
Yes way.
What power.
Rest in peace. What devastation from The Undertaker. Cover. 2 count. Amazing.
Not for a single second did I believe Corbin was going to stay down. Baron has way too much resolve.
Sheamus denied.
The Undertaker in a bad way. Cover.
2. He stays alive. He stays alive.
The trademark resolve of The Undertaker on display. He will not stay down.
I can see it on his face. Sheamus is ready to reload and get back on the attack after that kick out.
We are seeing a lot of... Man, here he goes for the win. Here's the cover for the win.
Set him up.
Russian leg sweep.
He's absorbing some tough hits now.
I'm just surprised that this triple threat match is still going on, Cole. I bet Saxton this would have been over by now.
Ah, Sheamus. That'll do it for the Irish curse. And Corbin can't find a way off the blocks.
Corbin has been snuffed out.
Oh, strong impact.
There it was, the Undertaker now wearing a crimson mask.
Choke bomb. From the middle rope. Oh, and he doesn't connect.
Corbin dodges that one.
Thanks for coming.
Days. Incredible.
Corbin might take it here. 2. Hangs on by a thread.
What a kick out. This is unbelievable resolve being shown by the Celtic Warrior.
Hey, it might be time for a change of strategy. His best move didn't get the job done. What energy in the arena tonight.
Neck breaker excellently executed. Striking with the knee drop.
So precise.
Another reversal.
Eye for an eye here.
Undertaker moves just in time. Oh, good night. The sound of this crowd is deafening, and he's asking for more.
Oh, God. We're undoubtedly nearing the end.
These are dire straits for him. He needs to be extra cautious now.
And Corbin's plans fail there. And this might not have a pleasant ending.
Can't prepare your face for that.
Really just laying it in. Return fire from The Undertaker. Big carried around with ease. And now Corbin being brutalized again.
Yeah, that has tilted the table against Baron.
Is it enough here? Cover now. Use it. Leverage. Come on now. Round two. How in the world?
You are not alone in your shock, Cole. We all thought that was it.
Back suplex.
Carefully placed stomp to the arm.
Powerbomb. Whoa, wait a second. Hoisted all the way up.
Oh, what a kick. Right to the gut. This could be an opportunity.
Man, that was nasty. Amazingly executed once more.
Slam, Alabama style.
And he's able to reverse. Counters.
The WWE Universe is pouring more fuel on his fire right now.
Carefully placed stomp to the arm. Desperate attempt here to get back on his feet.
And does he have him here?
And gets the win, beating the odds in this triple threat.
Goodness, guys, I didn't think he'd win that one.
That had to be one
What
of the
a
matches of
belting
the
match
year.
that
Let's take
was.
another look at some of the action.
That was a sleeper match, that. I saw the participants and I was like, right, okay.
Here is your winner, Happy Corbin.
Tremendous victory in this triple threat match.
Beat The Undertaker of all people.
Absolutely giving it their all. With one
pinned
breaking
The
away from
Undertaker,
pack
which means
in
Undertaker
the
doesn't
most
lose any
dominant way
credibility.
possible. What a match. What a win.
4.5-star match. Oh, that's potentially match of the night. That was unbelievable. Match 6 then. The Universal Champion, Kevin Owens, KO, of course, taking on the Scottish Warrior, the Scottish psychopath, Drew McIntyre. This could very well be the number one contender match right here, of course. Owens and McIntyre, co-main event, coming up next.
Here comes KO.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Marieville, Quebec, Canada. Weighing in at 266 pounds, the WWE Universal Champion, Kevin Owens.
My very first night on commentary was Kevin Owens' very first night in NXT. Since then, he has gone on to have a Hall of Fame worthy career in a relatively short period of time.
A man who looks about ready to stun the world right now.
He's pretty much stunned every Raw or SmackDown superstar there is. A Universal Champion, a United States Champion. The list goes on, and Kevin Owens owes it all to himself.
Kevin Owens cares about no one but himself, and that's why he's successful. The Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre, has arrived, and a fight is about to start.
We have learned that wherever McIntyre goes, brutality follows.
Right now, it is McIntyre who is leading the WWE Universe into battle.
And his opponent from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, Drew McIntyre.
Completely different mindset than his first time around in WWE.
Well, for years, people always talked about the potential of Drew McIntyre, what he could accomplish. Well, it seems finally Drew McIntyre is embracing those expectations.
Oh, the chosen one has now become the one. Over the course of his career, Kevin Owens has shown us that he's not the kind of guy who backs down from a fight.
If anything, I'd say the more the odds get stacked against Kevin Owens, the more dead set he is on going through with the take off. Picture perfect leg drop from the top.
Owens gets control.
What a shot.
Oh, he's got him up high. The follow-away slam. Stomping down. Middle rope. Missile drop kick.
Hit the target. Drew fending him off.
How do you strategize for a match against an opponent like Kevin Owens, who goes into the pin, gets the shoulder up after one?
Frankly, he should have known that wasn't enough.
Muscling up their opponent. Oh, my goodness. Into the powerbomb.
McIntyre gets met with a response. Crashing down hard. Oh, had that well scouted.
Huge toss.
This match grinded him down a little. Into the corner he goes, a perfectly placed target. He could pin his opponent right here. Oh my, how in the world did he kick out of that?
I think this match still has a ways to go.
That'll do some serious damage.
Insulting.
Oh, wow. Check out Kevin Owens' face.
Definitely not where you want to be right now. Just carried like a ragdoll here. Reversal. Can he take advantage? Kevin Owens has him set up. Fall away. Package power bomb.
Oh, what's coming here? Submission move being applied.
I think he's got it locked in good, and he very quickly counters. He's going for it all. On the top. Down. Hoping to end it here. He breaks the ribs count after one.
Still in it.
What a gutsy performance.
Bad predicament right here.
Oh, sent flying.
McIntyre turns things around.
Just launched.
Have you ever seen a human being tossed like that?
He is just really... Watch out!
Diving. Here he goes. For the win. 1, 2. Got it. No. A kick out by KO.
What an incredible match we are witnessing. The countdown is on, gentlemen.
McIntyre. Sight set. Will Drew close this out? Is it enough? The cover.
McIntyre with the win.
Wow! The universe Universal Champion Tucker beaten.
Biggest win of that young man's career.
Wow.
I agree with you, Cole. It was an incredible victory.
Yeah, I mean, a hard-fought matchup.
Drew McIntyre beats the Universal Champion.
That's a great show of respect.
And a
Tremendous
handshake
sportsmanship.
between the two of them.
Gotta love it.
Kevin Owens won the poll. But Drew McIntyre wins the war. So that should really line up Drew McIntyre for a shot at KO's championship. When we get to the Clash of Champions pay-per-view, we might be able to get there by next week, you never know. Battle Royal in the main event, the first ever Battle Royal to headline one of my shows. This one is worth the headline power. We've got left to right 16-time WWE Champion John Cena. We've got... Use that, baby, don't use me. Here you go, lovely. We've got Xavier Woods. Yeah, use tissue. Xavier Woods, but the guy who's won more tag team championships pretty much than anybody. In WWE, Roman Reigns, the longest reigning Universal Champion, well, ever. King Nakamura, of course, the artist known as Shinsuke Nakamura, former 2017 Royal Rumble winner, and of course the King of the Ring. Brock Lesnar, the Beast Incarnate, the man who stopped The Undertaker's streak, and a multiple-time WWE Champion, the only ever person to be the WWE Champion and the UFC Heavyweight Champion. And then we've got ourselves Jinder Mahal, the former WWE Champion himself, the man who put me to sleep. Guys, main event, it's live and it's up next.
Here comes the big dog.
The following contest is a six-man battle royal. Making his way to the ring from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, Roman Reigns!
The man who upholds the Wwe family legacy by any means necessary.
Roman Reigns always in tremendous physical condition, probably the best shape of his career, but now more dangerous, more dominant, and more focused than ever.
Will not relinquish his seat at the head of the table for anyone. One of only two men in history to beat The Undertaker at WrestleMania. And well on his way to being an all-time great. Shinsuke Nakamura.
And his opponents, first, from Kyoto, Japan, weighing in at 220 pounds, King Nakamura!
Well, his presence is captivating. His striking ability is lethal. Shinsuke Nakamura, WWE's rock star, is nothing short of otherworldly.
And just watching this man enter the arena is an experience alone.
And how intimidating must this be for his opponent? Thousands upon thousands of WWE fans in unison as one voice to greet Shinsuke Nakamura. That is an incredible atmosphere.
You ready for a good time, fellas? This is exactly what I needed. You guys feel the power?
No.
And representing the New Day, from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 205 pounds, Xavier Woods!
When there is a grown man wearing rainbows and unicorns, it's hard to be positive about anything.
All right, well, I'm not going to share my pancakes with you today.
Let's not forget he's one of these gaming nerds, too. He's got an internet channel, up, down, down.
Let's not go too hard on up, down, down. I've been on there a handful of times. I mean, Woods is okay in that realm when he dresses like a civilian, not like unicorn clothing.
Hey, did you see me at up, down, down when I played ping pong?
No. Suplex City, here we come.
And from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 295 pounds, Brock Lesnar!
The most decorated combat athlete in history. Brock Lesnar is hazardous to your health.
I've talked to a lot of superstars who have faced Brock Lesnar, and there is one common denominator between them all. They say once you are in the ring with Brock Lesnar, you are never the same.
Because you go to Suplex City. Cena is here.
And from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, John Cena!
John Cena is a man who's always practiced what he preached. He embodies never give up and hustle, loyalty, respect.
Now, even his detractors have to admit Cena's dedication. He never gives anything less than his very best.
From where I'm sitting, he is the greatest WWE superstar in history.
Cena is a superstar in every sense of the word. In fact, he was referred to by Mr. McMahon as the Babe Ruth of WWE.
Now, Cena's a guy who achieved success beyond anybody's wildest imagination.
The modern-day Maharaja.
And from Punjab, India, weighing in at 238 pounds, Jinder Mahal!
The modern-day Maharaja. Former WWE champion and one of the hardest working superstars today. Just look at his body.
Well, no one will ever accuse Jinder Mahal of being the most popular superstar in WWE, but indeed his work ethic and accomplishments have been exceptional.
Byron, there are 1.3 billion people in India who worship the ground that Mahal walks on.
This highly anticipated battle royal has begun. A very unpredictable kind of match.
Chaos reigns supreme. Even the most seasoned superstar can fall victim to the numbers game or an unexpected elimination.
The only possible strategy here is to be prepared for anything. The fist has been dropped.
Power slam. Big counter from Reigns. Oh, not quite what Brock intended.
Just endless knee strikes.
Ooh, right to the throat.
Just mounted with punches. And not, oh, a nasty stomp to finish it off. Enough already.
That'll break his arm. Vicious. Sharp elbow. Look at his aggression. Just pure brutality.
Not easy.
He's turning the tables. And another counter.
Reigns gets out of harm's way. Brutal throw.
Gets slammed down. The damage he's taken is starting to pile up. Foot just stomping down. Able to interrupt the attack.
The stomp in every single part of his body. Superman, will it be? Think so.
What are they doing here? All the way.
So close. That could have been it.
Kinshasa. We'll see the survival instincts kick in. There's two. Oh, he retaliates.
No way! No way! I refuse to believe that wasn't three.
Oh, right to the kidneys.
Three.
Sharp elbow to the body. Looking to fight his way out. That'll break his arm. Vicious. Jinder Mahal planting one there.
Right to the back.
Into a nice takedown. And there's the cover. He's able to beat a 2 count.
Right now, I just don't know what it's going to take. Oh, solid kick across the back.
Kick to the back.
The big dog had that scouting.
Down he goes. Able to reverse that one.
Reversal on top of reversal.
That'll turn your lights out. Tossed around like a rag doll. And this is gonna be it. Gotta find a way to get out of this.
The end is near. Savoring the suffering of their opponent. Kevin clutches in.
You have to sense that fatigue is starting to become a factor at this point.
Make no illusions of it. This is coming down to a battle of attrition.
Being carried around with ease. Jumping neck breaker. Ouch.
Hope you brought your flashlight.
Lost in the
Nothing down here. Without regard. Digging deep for a kick out.
brace for impact.
Here it comes. The beast incarnate with a 5.
This is troublesome from Mahal. The admiration for these superstars is echoing throughout this arena right now.
Smackdown takeover.
Big boot. Well, that did not look good for Xavier Woods.
He's getting pushed down into the defensive.
That's just the nature of the battle royal, Cole. If anything, they should be worse off by this point in the match.
Going his aggression, just pure brutality.
Not easy. Oh, nasty stop to finish it off.
Turns that back on Jinder. Tough position to be caught in here. Powerless position to be in right now.
Well-placed elbows looking to escape.
On is able to battle out of the ring to some safety.
Eliminated.
All measured up. Oh, Brock waylays him.
Big punch finds its mark.
Looking wobbly in the corner.
He reverses it. You can sense it. This crowd is on pins and needles.
The WWE Universe is ready to erupt. Are we close to the beginning of the end?
Xavier Woods is picking the competition apart.
We hardly ever see Lesnar in this alarmed state.
Just carrying the opposition anywhere they want.
Driven him down face first.
Let him break his arm. Vicious. Punch lands.
Lesnar unleashed.
Oh no.
Lesnar's about to end this.
Brock could be seconds away.
Two. No. My, that was close.
His opponent thought he had it in the bag for sure.
This is when you have to switch game plans. You can't let yourself get discouraged.
Lesnar is pissed off now. Lesnar doesn't get paid by the... He's going for the pin. This could be it. And the cover for the win. 2, 3. No. The shoulders were on down. The referee was right on top of it. Thought he had it.
You gotta be kidding me.
Hope you brought your flashlight.
This could do it.
Reigns unblocks the attack.
He catches Cena.
Has been eliminated.
Definitely not where you want to be right now. Just carried like a ragdoll here. He may get the 3 count right here.
This is it.
What a reversal by Reigns.
The head of the table cinches in. DP play.
I'm going to tap out here. And the tap out isn't going to do anything. This is just torture.
Xavier Woods has been eliminated.
There's Cena. Time adjustment.
Is that gonna decide it for Cena?
2 count. John Cena wins.
Big match. John strikes again.
That's an ending.
We've got some
What a
highlights
battle
from the last
royal.
one queued up. Here we go.
Unbelievable. Roman Reigns beat by John Cena. Wow. Did not see that coming, but the lady predicted Cena, by the way, guys. Unbelievable.
Here is your winner, John Cena.
He really wanted this one bad.
Yeah, what a major win for him here.
This win is spreading like a wildfire. The electricity in this arena is almost palpable.
What a show. And we're going to go raid Quana Live, ladies and gentlemen. Be sure to go with the hashtag GladRaid. It's in the chat if you want to copy paste it in when we go across. Be sure to drop a follow to Quana. She is playing a game called Overcooked All You Can Eat. Hey! Lovely little game. Guys, thank you for watching. Been a pleasure. I'll be back I will be back tonight with Foot Manager, of course, Bish. When I'm back with the next wrestling, God only knows. Sometime, I believe, over the weekend. If not, it'll be definitely Monday morning. And then, of course, next week it'll be WWE 2K23 time. It's my boss. All the best. See you on the other side.